It all began when viewers started noticing subtle changes in Al Roker's appearances on The Today Show. The ever-cheerful weatherman, a familiar face to millions every morning, seemed noticeably thinner, sometimes a little slower, and on occasion, visibly tired. At first, fans assumed it was simply due to his grueling work schedule, or perhaps the natural toll of decades spent waking up before dawn. But according to those close to Al and his family, there was something much deeper going on, something that Al had been quietly managing for years. Sources close to the veteran broadcaster revealed that Al had been brushing off the early warning signs for quite some time. He had always been known for his unstoppable energy and positivity, so when fatigue set in, he simply chalked it up to long hours and travel. But after several medical evaluations and an unexpected hospitalization, specialists confirmed that Al was dealing with a chronic circulatory and digestive condition, one that required serious attention and long-term care. It wasn't easy for him to accept. For someone so full of life, so dedicated to his craft, stepping back felt almost impossible. Yet, as his health began to affect his day-to-day life, Al realized that he couldn't continue carrying the weight of the diagnosis alone. And when he finally opened up to his wife, Deborah Roberts, about just how serious things had become, those close to them say it was one of the most emotional moments of their marriage. Deborah, a respected journalist and one of television's most admired figures, was reportedly heartbroken to hear the full extent of her husband's struggle. But those who know her best say she wasted no time turning that heartbreak into action. Rather than letting fear take over, Deborah became Al's rock. She began researching everything she could about his condition, working closely with doctors, and rearranging their busy lives to make sure Al had the time and space he needed to heal. Friends close to the couple revealed that Deborah made a simple but powerful promise to her husband: "We'll face this together." And she meant it. In moments of pain, she reminded him that he didn't have to carry the burden alone. In moments of doubt, she became his quiet source of strength. One family friend shared, "Deborah's love is the kind that doesn't make a scene. It shows up every day, in every small act of care." Despite his diagnosis, Al Roker has remained remarkably positive. Those close to him say he's adopted major lifestyle changes: healthier eating, more rest, meditation, and a renewed focus on gratitude. "It's about balance now," Al reportedly told a friend. "I spent so many years talking about the weather. Now I'm learning to appreciate the calm after the storm." Deborah has been by his side every step of the way, encouraging him to slow down and truly prioritize his health. Together, they found new meaning in the simple moments: quiet mornings at home, dinners with family, laughter with their children. The couple, who share over 25 years of marriage, have often spoken about their partnership as being built on respect, humor, and shared faith. But this recent chapter has deepened their bond even more. As one family insider put it, they've always been strong together, but this tested their strength in a new way, and they came out even closer. When news of Al's health condition became public, fans around the world responded with love and concern. Messages poured in on social media, viewers sharing memories of how Al's optimism had brightened their mornings for decades. Many thanked him for continuing to show up even when he didn't feel his best. Others praised Deborah for her unwavering grace and support. To many, she became a symbol of resilience, a reminder of how powerful love can be in the face of uncertainty. Even fellow journalists and television personalities quietly expressed their admiration for the couple, calling them a model of partnership and mutual respect. Through it all, Al and Deborah have kept their focus on gratitude. Al often says, "Every sunrise feels like a blessing, and I don't take a single one for granted anymore." In an industry where fame often brings chaos, Al Roker and Deborah Roberts' story stands as a testament to something far more lasting: faith, family, and love that endures. They remind us that no matter how public a life may be, every person faces private battles, and that what defines us isn't the struggle itself, but how we choose to face it and who stands beside us when we do. Deborah's strength, compassion, and calm presence have not only inspired her husband, but millions watching from afar. And Al's determination, humor, and hope have made him more than just a television icon. He's become a symbol of perseverance and grace under pressure. Together, they show us what true partnership looks like. Two people walking side by side through every storm, holding on tighter when the clouds roll in, and finding joy in every moment of light that breaks through. Al Roker's journey is more than a story about illness. It's a story about the resilience of the human spirit, the power of love, and the courage to keep going even when life tests you in unexpected ways. Deborah Roberts' unwavering support reminds us that love, when rooted in trust and faith, can carry us through the darkest of times. So as fans continue to send their thoughts and prayers to the Roker family, we are reminded of one simple truth. Behind every familiar smile on television, there is a human story, one of strength, sacrifice, and above all, enduring love. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring updates about the people who remind us what hope truly looks like.